How can people say that the YWC is dead? I have no understanding of how they can say this. If it was dead, then what's the point in making videos? If it was dead, what is the point in watching it? I know it's frustrating to see the same old thing over and over again, but, you know, to say that a community is dead is just, you know, beyond me. It's a community. If a community is dying, like in, you know, some city, you know, all the people get together and they push the garbage out. They rebuild the structure. They pull together and they rebuild everything back to the prominence that it once was or can be again, and rebuild it bigger and better. For someone to say that it is dying, something had to happen to make it die. I'm new to this, and I've been making videos for only, you know, a month, and I don't see how it's dying. The only thing I see with it is the fact that there are people leaving because they ran out of ideas to talk about in wrestling, because they think wrestling is so horrible that they can't bear to watch it anymore. So they have to come on here and start feuds with people and just, you know, give them crap over their opinions about something that they clicked on to watch. I just don't get it. You know, if something is dying, like, you know, even to use, you know, hurricanes and all that, what happened to the East Coast, people rebuild it. I mean, it's not hurricane caliber things like happening, but really, if you think about it, all the harm that people are doing with video cameras and opinions and bashing and trolling and cussing and just putting people down, making fun of everybody, it really does almost just as much harm as a hurricane that totally wiped out a city. But the people still need a place to live. Yeah, they may go off for a while and you know, stay somewhere else, but they're always going to want to come back to their home, which is the YWC, because they wouldn't be making videos if they didn't like wrestling. So when you come back to your home, if you don't like how it's going, don't run away from it. Make it better. You know, just rebuild it. I mean, I'm here to help. You know, there's a lot of good people out there that still make good videos, and there are some that's bad, but, you know, if the good ones, you know, help out, and the bad ones try to, you know, take people down, the good ones are just going to cancel out the bad, because people want to see more good than they do bad. I know drama is a part of it, and that's probably what hurt it a lot, because you don't want to hear somebody talking about, you know, everybody else and what they're doing. It's supposed to be about wrestling. That's why we're all in this. That's why we all make videos. It's about wrestling. And if the product is stale, pick out the good things about it. That's why it's getting bad, because there's so many people that get on here and just don't care about anything but their self, views, and, you know, they just bring down everybody in the YWC, saying that it's dead, that it's never going to be what it was. You know, just like wrestling. How did anybody think that anybody could replace Hogan? You know, they did. Randy Orton and, you know, John Cena, and just people that came along to keep it still on TV. They replaced them. Whoever was here 4 years ago, you know, there's going to be a young and up-and-coming star, just like wrestling. That's what we all are anyway. We're like wrestlers. You know, we have arguments, we have, you know, debates, and our opinions are all we have. And when you take into consideration that, you know, we disagree, we agree to disagree, it's like we're all having a match. But if we keep it clean and everything like that, people will start watching again. You know, you can't run away from something that you all created and, you know, think that you can just destroy it, because wrestling is still on TV. You know, as bad as it gets sometimes, it's still there, because, you know, young kids and young people are watching it. You know, we have to come together on this and rebuild this community, because this is the way that we can, you know, all get back to the issue at hand, which is wrestling. No more drama, no more trolling, no more getting on here cussing about people's opinions and all that stuff. If you don't like it, don't click on it. If you don't like the title, don't click on it. If you don't like the way the guy looks, don't click on it. But if you do click on it and you don't like it, that's why they make the dislike button. That's why they make the like button. That's why they allow comments, even video responses. But if you cannot put your face on what you are saying in the comment box, don't put it on there. If you don't stand behind what you say, that's what's happening. You have to stand behind what you say. If you don't, there's no point in saying it. If you like wrestling and you don't like what they're doing, there's no point in watching. Just keep it clean, talk about wrestling, and quit talking about how everything is dying. There's only one way to fix it. Rebuild it. I want to thank you all for watching. And remember, we all have a video camera, we all have internet, and we all have an opinion.